So, topic number 8, starting again. I recently wrote with one person about this, and she also asked, I failed certain things, or I have the feeling that I'm failing certain things, and I have the feeling my life is completely shitty, or not shitty, but I lost hope and all this stuff. And this feeling of hopeless, this feeling of being hopeless, or being down and don't know how to start again, is making it worse. And now I'm not doing anything anymore, or the drive is gone, you know. And I have my opinion on that, you know. Me right now, maybe we have some people who can relate to this. So the thing is, what helped me, and I'm not sure if this can help anybody else, but I can always in those late night talks only talk how I see the world, and maybe this helps some of you guys. So imagine you have this exam and you, for example, failed it, or you have something else that you failed, and now you have the feeling, okay, I lost the whole drive in my life, or I don't know how to go on. And then especially because maybe you completely lost track of it, and then I really can, like, for example, wait, I need a pencil. So this is the aim, you know. This is like your goal. And imagine you now failed something on your way. Wait, you failed this. You failed this, and this is this is how you come to your goal. And now you have the feeling, it doesn't make any sense, or I have no clue how to go on. And then you will maybe also understand now why I do some things, you know. And like, this is the end goal, you failed at this, and now you think, like, what should I do? And for me, it's really create a smaller challenge for yourself, something that can, because this was the main thing of the DM, that you don't know how to get the drive again, you know. So you think this is the path to your thing, but maybe there are a lot of other paths, you know, lot of other tasks that you can. If this makes no sense to you, then it's also okay. I just explain it really quick. So these are all the other things, how you can also come there, you know, like this or this. And so, for example, I also had the feeling after January I was really down, because I had the feeling, damn, the civil law exams were so shitty, the other exams were also shitty, and I was like, damn, it makes no sense anymore. But for a few days, like, damn, the drive is gone. But then I told myself, hey, you can work actually on something else. You have like maybe something else that also goes into this direction. And then I choose another challenge in my life. And for example, another challenge in my life was then, okay, I have on my list that I want to do, I don't want to type so slow, you know. And then I told myself, okay, now you just try to improve that. And I completely forgot about this, you know. Or not completely forgot about this, but this, even though it's, you know, not over, but you know what I mean, with like the feeling of, okay, it doesn't make any sense at the moment because it went so shitty. Then let me just focus on this one. I know that for a lot of people, maybe it makes no sense to go on this task, you know, but it can create something with you. It can create some drive again with you. Like, for example, this can be everything, the end goal, like being happy can be the end goal. It shouldn't be like, okay, I want to finish uni. Nah, being happy is maybe the end goal. Being athletic is maybe the end goal. Being beautiful is maybe the end goal. Then go for something small that also comes to this, you know, also something that makes you in the end of the day happy. And then you think, okay, for my example, it was, okay, also like this one, work on my book again. I completely not forgot, but because I was so focused on this thing, this is not the life. The life is all those things come to this aim, you know. Obviously this has a big impact, otherwise the circle wouldn't be so big. But also this writing my book, this doing my running all the time, this also do something. It doesn't make any difference. And maybe eventually, if you check this small box, if you check maybe this small box, you maybe get the drive back to go back from this small box to this big thing again, and then try again, you know what I mean? Like, try to play your body a bit, I would say. And this actually helped me. So I hope you understood what I what I was trying to say. Get some smaller challenge, you know? So like introducing a new side quest just so that we are not too focused on the main task, and then we can focus better. Exactly, and then we can bounce back. Wait, exactly looks like physics class. Because I've been facing too many failures lately, it's getting harder and harder to be motivated. Even if I try to work on it, I fail in that too. Just so many failures and I'm surrounded by it. Yeah. This like the whole, like that a lot of failures are coming together. Yesterday night my roommate was also crying in my arms because there's also some stuff that's not going well, you know. But I also told her that sometimes it feels like every shitty thing comes together, but maybe at this point life is just doing, you know, it's just sometimes unlucky. Then this comes up, maybe your brain is thinking negative and then you even attract all the negative things, or that you think like or you just completely forgot about all the positive things. But actually, this, as lucky as you can be in this situation that all the negative comes at one point, you will be even more lucky because all the good things will be on one point. And maybe you will not realize it because we humans always concentrate more on negative things. But I can only tell you that it feels like maybe that you face so much at the moment, but 100% that this will also stop, especially if you try your best. And maybe if you go for a little bit of rest and see it from a clearer picture, you choose another thing. But I was like, even if I can be successful in other things but still have that one thing that I want it, can't give up. I don't know why. Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense to sit still, think about, hey damn, I didn't made it. Like as I said, maybe this one circle I showed you comes back to the one thing, but it's better than not doing anything, because as I said, the end goal is like, for example, something even bigger that you can think of. And then I think it's better to keep it a little bit moving. To keep it a little bit moving can be also taking rest, you know. It also can be doing some holidays or just chill at the grandparents' house. I don't know, where you feel comfortable. This can also keep you moving. But what doesn't keep you moving is like, yeah, obviously it also keeps you a little bit moving, but being all mad at yourself, hating on yourself, you know, being happy. I want that. I want to be and happy. True, I also want this. I think the solution is just keep going, even if you have no motivation. Eventually you get there. Yeah, that's what obviously if you can keep going. But I think the message I got was more like, I have no power to keep going to this certain thing. And then if there is no power, then there is no power. Has life taught you this, or have you read some books about self-improvement? No, this is my personal theory. I have the feeling I'm not the first one who have this idea how to do with stuff. I also have like some stuff where I'm struggling with, or what I told you after January, where I was like kind of down, and then I was walking with myself and was discussing how can we pick up Pascal 1 out of this situation, you know? You should keep doing those kinds of videos where you think out loud, because I personally believe you have a great outlook on life. Hey, thanks so much. Merci. Maybe focusing on something else for a while give you a sense of control as you feel like you're starting again. As I see it, yeah, exactly. Like you think like, damn, I'm not worth it compared to the others. And that's the reason I have those small side quests for myself, where I then tell myself, hey, even though I can still do this and I'm not bad at this, and then you look in like 10 years and still think, and this time where like a lot of people would lay now in bed and be sad all around, you started your new side quest. You had, because of this, you had the power to do this. And maybe, you know, this is the nice thing. Maybe what I told you, this big quest made you happy. That's the reason you maybe started this small side quest. And yeah, maybe this brings you back to the big quest, to go to the big goal. But maybe this can also create another completely different idea of life. This one down here, the smiley, and it's kind of hard. And this also brings you here, you know. And then you will think eventually, hey, luckily I failed this, or luckily I messed this up, because now I'm here, you know, and that the reason you can be here. Yes, sometimes the worst thing that could happen to you be road for happiness and better life. True. And you know, it's, for me, it's the only way how to think about it, because in the end of the day, shitty things happens and you can't do anything about it except of, okay, how can I change now how I think about it, or how can I change my life to make this situation better, because there is no other way. There will be no one who then snaps the finger and says like, okay, everything is perfect again, you know. No one who can change the past again, you know. So yeah.